couldn't agree further with Elvis. It's become, I woke up to the news and I was asking myself questions because not too long ago we saw the deputy commissioner in the People's Representative Chamber, and he gave a clear statement that they are not going to rerun Ablekuma North. Not just that, the EC herself had secured a court order to do the coalition because the properties had been assaulted. They had been burnt down during the exercise when the elections were being held. So all these while I've been waiting because their only complaint was that they had not been given adequate protection. And it was for the police service to provide them with that so-called security so that they could exercise their legitimate function. So I've been on the sidelines waiting and watching to see when they will be offered that security. This rail run has been the mantra of our competitors, friends and brothers in government today, the new National Democratic Congress. They've always been asking for a rerun. And we said there's no point because we were just going to be declared winners of these elections. And then some talks came and vandalized the place. And we were fortunate to have gotten our polling station agents, kept our papers so we could go through a proper coalition. This is not new to me. We've come through the cycle before. It happened in the Eastern region, in Acheampong, where we had to do a rerun. And so we went for a rerun. But in this particular situation, I thought we had matured and had gained enough experience in going and managing some of these things. Now that EC is double talking, I'll have to say double talking because not too long ago, less than a month, you appeared in the People's Reps and before the People's Reps, and you told us that we are not going to do a rerun. You're only waiting for security to declare to us. And then some few days you go for an IPAC meeting, which from my briefing, there was not true understanding in terms of parties agreeing to a rerun. But then it gets to a point where you can realize that some manipulation is going to go through a legitimate process, a legitimate procedure, because that is the legitimate thing to do. Not too long ago, the chairman of the National Democratic Congress threatened the EC that they are not fit for purpose. You understand? Yeah. So I don't know whether they lost their spine because of that statement. That is why they are making a U-turn. Yes, I'm right. At a loss. I'm at a loss. Yeah. And hey, if NDC decides to walk you out of your office, they are determined they will walk you out of your office, no matter what you do. And so stand your ground and do the responsible thing. Like Elvis said, Dr. Afarijan will not entertain these things. Once he scored the election, he scored the election. However, in this circumstance, Acheampong was under Dr. Afarijan. Yeah. But this is a different leadership. Yeah. And my fear is that reruns are keen to buy elections, and they're very expensive. Right. Expensive not necessarily in expenditure that you are going to put there, but it is one election like a presidential election where all interested parties are going to go on the ground. And what is going to happen in Ablekuma North, I just can't wait to see. For me, historically, since MPP annexed that seat, it's been a stronghold of MPP, irrespective of who represents there. Okay, so I've just been wondering, I'm hoping that my brothers in NDC, having executive power and legislative power today and taking democracy capture, are not going to manipulate us and take our seat from us. That is my only fear. Very well. I pray and hope that they will not do that to us. But if they do that to us, we are still learning in this democracy. We'll see how the future runs with us.
Very well. Thank you.